Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Tour July and you can call me Tour, you can call me July, you can call me whatever the heck you want. So I just want to do a quick video. It's gonna be simple, it's gonna be super easy. We're gonna talk about today about Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake that we got a few months back, right at the beginning of this year. And I held on doing videos on the game because, first of all, Nintendo's been taking down everybody that's been doing emulation and modding on their games. So I put myself on their radar, you know, with new games. I just waited, and now here we are. So I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to play this game as Luigi? Instead of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Paper Luigi The Thousand Year Door. That sounds good, right? Sounds great. On paper, it sounds great. Let me tell you, it is great. So today, we're gonna be looking at Paper Luigi and other mods that I have installed on the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Okay, so if you look at the screen right now, you're gonna see that I have Luigi. Luigi, my man. All the sounds and everything are Luigi. Everything is Luigi. Luigi is life. Luigi is love. we got Link Goomba. This is Goomba, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. That guy's a local Goomba. He'll give you advice and stuff, so he's okay. Oh. You look like you don't know nothing. Double negative, okay? No English for you. So I'll teach you something. How about that? If you press R, you can check your current HP, and I can't believe you didn't know that. Okay, dude, shut up. Okay, shut up. So this is Paper Luigi. You essentially play. I'm at the beginning of the game. I'm not leaving like late game. All I have is Goombella. But let's play a little bit of it. All right, I have a. The Skull's captain cast his gaze. The red jewel shines and plays. It's a boom bassa boom festival. The Stash Brothers, best of friends. 3 times red Stash lands on his hand. Blue Stash belly 4 times is whacked. Now all the fireworks boom and crack. It's a boom bassa boom festival. Alright. Oh, here's Toadsworth. But we're not here for Toadsworth. We're here for a little secret. So why don't we go over here? We walk down this path, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. There you go. We got a star piece, okay? I just want to play a little bit of it. Graffiti corner. I just saw the most beautiful, elegant princess in Rogue Town. I think I'm smitten. Pudley's best customer. Okay, dude. This is very dark. When I first played this game, back on the GameCube, I thought this was like an ornament. Later when I grew up, it was it's where they hanged people. Okay, Nintendo. Don't let anybody emulate your games, but let's put murder. Anyways, this Paper Luigi, the game's been completely revamped, so every dialogue too is for Luigi. So let's talk to the professor here, Professor Frankly. What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes. You now, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence, I'll get it right. Just Nuggenbrill. It's not Elisa Goom. I got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Wow, yes, Professor, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Of course, I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. I thought he was talking about Luigi, but no. And that guy behind you is... Whoa! Luigi, Professor. He's Luigi. You know, Mario's brother, like Super Mario, the famous one. They still throw shade on Luigi, even though it's his mod. So, as you can see, the dialogue's been corrected or revamped to say Luigi instead of Mario. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. Any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure, said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. But first of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still other claims it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to find the truth among them. But I'll agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme, that's solid. It must be true. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first, collect the 7 crystal stars. Oh, hey, research some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches that old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? Maybe? It must be! And we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had the map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Luigi has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind? Outstanding! This is it, the real thing! The one and only magical map! You son of a hero! You're great, fantastic, wonderful even! With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door. Right on, Professor. Good golly. What are we doing just sitting here then? Gumbella, Luigi. Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we must go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. Okay, so that's the mod. I just wanted to give you guys just a little taste of the mod and some of my voice acting, which is horrible, I know, but still, it is something. I do have shaders installed. If you press home, I don't know if it will pop up for you guys. Give me a quick second. Let me take off the blurry camera, because it's actually messing up. There you go. Okay. So I don't have blurry camera anymore. Here we go. Anyways, now that we have witnessed what this mod is all about, let me show you the emulator, which emulator I'm using, and the mods that I'm using inside the emulator. So if we just, but before we do that, let's just hit home here, right? This is where the shader is, and I'm using Smurfs' preset. Smurfs' preset? That's what it's called here. But we got Tears of the Kingdom Ultra Wide. We have a bunch of mods of it. Shaders that I use, but essentially this is the one that I'm using, this shader. If you don't know how to install reshaded, I'll show you right now how to do it, okay? But before we do that, I want to show you the mods inside Citron. So we go here, we go to emulation. You guys can't see it, can you? There you go. Alright, now you guys can. Go here, emulation, we hit stop. We hit yes. Hopefully it won't shut down the entire emulator. It didn't. Okay, so this is all the list games that I have on the emulator. It is what it is, right? We go here to the Paper Mario one. We hit properties. This is the mods that I'm using. Colored world map. Improved Mrs. Mouse. She's a companion that you get later in the game. She sucks. She's horrible as a partner. This mod improves her and makes her the best partner in the game. Great. The mod that I'm using right now, it's called Luigi over Mario. Then I have an ultra wide mod that makes the game widescreen. Bear in mind, the game does stretches menus and the battle scenes. So whenever you go into a battle and it's gonna look stretched out, but in the overworld it's just gonna look fine like you just saw. And then I have a 60 FPS mod. It makes the game run at 60 FPS, and it does run smoothly at 60 FPS. Okay, these are all the mods. I will have links for them in the description. How do you install mods? It's very simple. You hit on the game itself. Once you have the game, right, because you obviously need the game, you click with the right click on top of the game and you say open mod data location, and it's gonna open up the folder, or this folder. If you don't have any mods, this folder will be empty, but if you have mods, this folder will be like this. Well, it's gonna have a few folders, but for most of you it won't have anything. All you gotta do is drag and drop your files. Give me a second while I look for the files, and I'll show you an example. Okay, here we are. So I have Colored World Map. This is a WinRAR file. I'm gonna have WinRAR the description again for you guys. I'm gonna show you how to download it and install it if you need to, but right now I'm just trying to get how to put the mods in, and that's it. That way, if you guys don't need anything else after this, you can take your time. But I would highly suggest you stay through the end of this whole episode because it helps me. There's no reason whatsoever you should stay here besides if you want to help me out. All right. Anyways, you go here. Once you open up your WinRAR file, which is your mod, right? Once you open up your mod, download it and open up, we have here the mod location. How we get here, I'll show you again. Right click on top of the game inside your emulator, open mod data location. It's gonna open up your mod data location. Then when you have your WinRAR right open, you just drag and drop here. For me, it's gonna say replace because I already have this mod, but anyways, that's what you do. Make sure that your mod's got a ROMs. It's got all these files in it in there. Some of these mods, like for example this one, it's got ROMs, but it's got a bunch of other things like sounds and stuff. I would highly suggest you make sure that it is properly routed and then modded. Okay, and that's it. That's all you gotta do for modding games on the emulator. Which emulator I am using? I'm using Citron. Okay? Citron is by far my favorite emulator right now. A lot of people use ryujinx, canary. It don't matter if you play this game on ryujinx. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so ryujinx is gonna boot up. For those of you who are familiar, it's gonna boot up a console, and then wait for all your games to pop up on ryujinx. I love ryujinx because, as you can see, it updates constantly, so it's a good emulator. I have both because it never hurts to have both. Some games work better on ryujinx, and some games work on Citron better, because Citron is just a fork of Yuzu. For those of you who remember Yuzu was fantastic. But ryujinx, well, ryujinx is it's a little more compatible with most games. Citron just runs better. Like, it's less resource intense. For those of you who are wondering what's the difference, this just runs better, while ryujinx, it's got a lot more things when it comes to compatibility with games and stuff. Anyways, all right, we're in ryujinx right now. It's a pretty simple process to install mods in ryujinx, right? You basically right click on the game, manage mods. I already have this mod installed. Let's delete it. Okay, so we just delete this mod real quick. Let's close this window. So if we hit save, then we open it back up. If you say manage mods, it should be like this: no mods installed on Paper Mario, right? Let's add that one, the Luigi one. So we go over here, add, and then look for the mod that you want to add. Here's Luigi over Mario, right? You go here, select folder. I don't know if it added it or not. It did. Okay. If we look at manage mods, it's Luigi over Mario. Let's just make sure it's saved. Let's go over here to options and make sure everything is set up correctly. Graphics. Can max out the anisotropic filter if I want to. Let's do 16. Why not? Let's make sure that everything is good. Enable texture recompression. It's okay. Enable shader cache. Okay, let's hit apply. Okay. All right. Start it up. Let's see if it works. Sometimes, it doesn't. It's going a million miles an hour. It's because it's running at 100 and something. But there you go. Paper Luigi, the 1000-year door. I tried installing this mod manually in both Atmosphere and in Atmosphere mod directory and the regular mod directory. It was not working for me. But if you do it like I did, remember that you have to extract the mod into a folder. If it's in a RAR file, it will not read it. So here we go. This is Paper Luigi. I'm just gonna run it up so you guys can see. I'm gonna take the VSync off. Okay, so welcome back, guys. We are at the cutscene where Luigi's supposed to read the letter to Mario. Here we go. This guy's gonna say mail call. And then instead of Luigi, guess who? Mario's the one who's gonna pick up the letter. And instead of Luigi reading the letter, it's Mario. Hey, Luigi, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach. Oh. I'll read it for us. How's that sound? Here we go. And then you see the gist of the things, right? Like everything, Mario's been substituted for Luigi. Hello, Mario and Luigi. I am now on holiday traveling the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Roqueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find the treasure all by myself. I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you both in Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach. Ah, the princess. She's right. There's an old map in here with the letter. Come on, let's go. Alright, so that's Luigi. I try to do my best Mario impression. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, you guys get it, right? It's pretty easy. Paper Luigi, by the way. It says Paper Luigi. The 1,000-Year Door. It's great. They modded everything. Anyways, this you can take this as a tutorial for how to mod Switch games on PC using ryujinx Citron. If you're using Yuzu, Suyu, whatever the heck you're using right now, it's the same way that you did in Citron. It's the same way. Remember, Citron is just a fork of Yuzu. So if you're using Suyu, which is another fork of Yuzu, obviously, Citron, it's the same process, nothing else. It's just one mod folder. Now, ryujinx, on the other hand, you gotta do the whole process I just showed you, okay? Now, where can you find all of these mods? Give me a quick second and I'll pick up the pieces. Okay, the website I'm using for mods is called the Game Banana, right? Let's go to the homepage of GameBanana.com. This is where I download most of my Switch mods, okay? You got a bunch of mods for games in here. All you gotta do over here in the search bar is look for the game you want to mod. In my case, let's look for The Legend of Zelda. Oops. Let's say Zelda, right? And let's look for Tears of the Kingdom. There's a lot of people that play that game still, and they love to mod the games because it's a really fun game to emulate and to mod. Then you can pick whatever or whichever mod you want. In my case, let's say Mineru over Joker and Golem can be over Persona. It's weird. I think this is a Persona game. Oh, this is a Smash Bros mod. Okay. Well, anyways, you get the gist of it, right? And that's pretty much it. That's all you gotta do for modding games. And obviously, you gotta have your own copy of Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door. I'm not telling you guys how to get the games. It's illegal for me to do so, okay? I do not want my videos to get flagged because I'm suggesting you guys to do illegal things on my channel. So, yeah. But if you have questions, I have a channel where I stream weekends when it's when it's not summer or winter. I stream on the weekends, and I'll answer any questions you guys might have. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. If you think this game was helpful in any way or form, please give me a subscription. It's free, and you won't miss the thing. I have a bunch of other videos on how to mod Morrowind, how to mod Daggerfall. I have other games like Tears of the Kingdom games, Breath of the Wild. I have a bunch of other emulation videos and modding videos in my channel. That's the main niche of this channel, modding and emulation. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And soon I will have videos on the Steam Deck on how you can mod the Steam games on the Steam Deck and how you can play Switch games and Nintendo 64 games on the Steam Deck. It's really fun. I'm just trying to get familiar with the system first before I start doing videos on it. I don't want to hurt your systems, okay? So I want to give you the best information I can. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a like, please. Please. Helps. It's free. And and subscribe. It's also free, and you will not regret it. I promise you guys. Thank you. Love you guys. Peace out.